There's a version of you who already thinks, acts, and makes decisions like a millionaire. And this human is already living inside of you, but you've been playing a different character for the last couple of years. I'm a hypnotist, and I've worked with over 100 traders and entrepreneurs who were stuck playing a smaller version of themselves. And I use this exact technique to help them take big leaps in their business or trading that they've been stuck in for years. So in this video, I'm going to hypnotize you so that you can make decisions, act like it, and be that millionaire version of yourself right now. Because the moment when you start acting like that person, reality starts catching up. The important thing here is that you don't rise to the levels of your goals. You actually fall to the level of your identity. You can want more money, more freedom, more success, but if the version of you making the decisions today in this moment is the $1,000 version of yourself and not the $1 million version of yourself, you'll start talking yourself out of it every single time. The only way to change your results if you've been stuck for many years is to change the person who's pulling the levers. That inner voice that is either helping you or working against you. That is identity. And your identity lives in your subconscious. And the reason why we use hypnosis is because we can access the subconscious by putting ourselves in a state of hypnosis, into a relaxed state. And that's where we can reprogram your identity, the way you act, think, and move in the world. So for this to be the most effective, come back to this video for 22 days, or even 30 days if you can manage to do that, because your identity might not change in just one video. Your mind is a muscle just like your body that needs to be trained. It took years and years of repetition to build the identity that you built today. But don't be surprised if the way you're thinking, feeling, and acting changes after just listening one time. It doesn't matter if you've never done this before. As long as you're not driving a car or a motorcycle, all I want you to do now is to relax as much as you can and listen to every word that to say. Put headphones on, and if you can't get comfortable right now, then save this video and come back to it later. Even if you're skeptical, all you have to do is just listen to my voice. So give yourself these minutes and let's get started. So let's get started by taking a deep breath in through your nose. And on the exhale, closing down your eyes. One more big breath in. And on the exhale, just letting go of any thoughts, any worries, any limits in your mind. And just deepening your breath even more, seeing if you can make your body even 10% more relaxed. Breathing in. And breathing out slowly. One more big breath in. Holding. One more breath in. And slowly out. Now, in a moment, as your body continues to relax, I'm going to say sleep. And when I do, you're not going to fall asleep, but you're going to go into a deeper, relaxed state in 3 and 2. 1, and just sleep all the way down, all the way deep. And now relaxing any muscles in your face, letting go of any tension in your jaw, in your neck, scanning your body through your shoulders, relaxing, your arms, relaxing, down your hands, relaxing, your back, all the way down and through your chest, your stomach, down your legs and your feet. And now, as your body is becoming more and more relaxed, I want you to imagine that your eyelids are becoming so heavy and so stuck. Imagine that your eyelids and the muscles around your eyes are becoming so relaxed that you can't even open your eyes. And the more you try to open your eyes, the more shut they're gonna get. And as you try, you can give it a gentle test and see that your eyelids are just becoming even more closed. And that relaxation, that closedness is just spreading throughout your whole body, allowing the relaxation to just spread. In a moment, I'm going to say eyes open, and when I do, you're going to be able to open your eyes. And when I say sleep again, you're going to close down your eyes and go 10 times deeper into a relaxed state. 1, 2, 3. Eyes open, and just sleep all the way down. Eyes open, and just sleep all the way down. Eyes open, and sleep. Eyes open. 3, and 2, 1, and just sleep all the way down, all the way deep. Just knowing that there's no limits to our minds other than the one that you decide yourself. So just allowing yourself to go even 10 times deeper into this relaxed state. Relaxing your body, relaxing your mind, and just listening to my voice. And now you find yourself on a path. And as you start dragging along your legs down this path, you can feel the heaviness in your body. Maybe you're walking on a path around your favorite spot, or maybe in the forest, or on the beach, or in the mountains. Whatever is your favorite place. Allowing yourself to drag your legs along with you. Feeling how it's getting harder and harder to walk forward, because your body is becoming so relaxed. But as you're approaching the end of this path, you can see that there's a crossroad. There are 2 paths ahead of you. And one path is your old limited self, and the other path is your millionaire self. And for every day that you continue walking forward, you're going to be able to see the differences in every moment, in every choice that you make between the old limited version and your millionaire self. In every situation, there's a version of you who do things without fear, who do things because you want it. But now let's start walking down the left-sided path. And as you start walking down this path, you can feel the resistance in your body. You know that taking the steps down this path will just lead you to the same disappointments. And as you take the next step, you get teleported a month into the future. And you're standing there in front of the mirror and seeing yourself. And nothing has happened. For the last month, the same thing has happened as all of these other years. And you don't really feel too much, because you think that someday everything is going to happen. One day it's going to change. But as you take another step down this path, you get teleported 6 months into the future. And you look back on the last 6 months. But this time you're not alone. It's your best friend next to you, asking you, how has it gone with your goals? Have you gotten anywhere? And things are not getting better. Things are just getting worse and worse for each month. And the more you look at it, the more you analyze it, and the more honest you're being with yourself, the worse it gets. Because you haven't been taking any steps towards that big dream of yours. And going 1 year into the future, 2 years, 5 years into the future, the resentment of yourself and the self-hate is just growing with every year. And all of a sudden, it's not even anger towards yourself anymore. It's just a feeling of pure hopelessness. But you know that this is not your path. So you turn around and you walk all the way back. And you just shake off all of the challenges, all of the steps that you've taken, and you remember that right now you're in a moment where you can choose between two different paths, two different versions of yourself. And even though you've loved this version, you've loved being where you are, and you know that everything is perfect up until now, you decide to take the right-handed side and take a walk down. You take one step down this path and you get teleported 1 month into the future. And the only feeling that is there is the feeling of excitement, of being alive, of taking big scary steps, looking back the past 30 days. You feel proud. You started taking the steps. You started doing the things that you knew you should have been doing. And it started giving results after 30 days. You take another step down 6 months into the future. And you bring up your phone. You imagine yourself just unlocking your phone and looking at the bank account. And whatever number comes up is the number that is possible for you while walking down this path. You get teleported 1 year into the future, and you're sitting there next to your best friend. And your best friend is asking you, even though they already know, they ask you, how is it going? How's that goal of yours? And you just look them right into the eye. You feel the surface underneath your body where you're sitting. You can feel something just boiling inside of you. You continue 2 years, 5 years, 10 years into the future, and your goals weren't even big anymore, because every goal that you reached made you realize that you were unstoppable. But for every goal that you started reaching, you started understanding that those were just internal limits. Those were just you believing in yourself and knowing that there are no limits to whatever heights that you want to reach, as long as you're living in this millionaire self. And you realize, looking back, it was never about being a millionaire on day one. It was about putting yourself in the shoes of your future self and asking, what would this version of myself do? And this led you on a journey, on a path that not only made you a millionaire, but you became the person that you started trusting, that you started loving, that you started caring about. One who's spiritually, physically, emotionally, and mentally strong. And now, finally, as we're approaching the end of this path, I want you to find a place on your body where you can feel this powerful feeling. If it's in your legs, your stomach, your arms, wherever it is, just find the feeling. And now, we're going to turn this feeling up. So as I'm counting up from 1 to 10, you're going to feel this feeling, this power, this millionaire self of yours just being stronger and stronger. And we start with 1, 2, 3, and just feeling this internal feeling of yours just getting stronger and more powerful as this version of yourself is just coming out more and more, going up to 4, 5, 6, 7. You can feel the confidence, the power within you just in every cell of your body, going up to 8, 9, 10. And since there are no limits, we go to 11, 12, 13. And just allow this feeling to spread into every part of your body. And now, as you continue into this day, you're going to have full awareness of these situations, and you're going to know how to act from your millionaire self. And this is going to give you results not only faster, but 10 times faster. So just allow yourself to see what happens by living in your millionaire self. Come back to your body and come back to your senses, and allow yourself to bring this energy into this day. In 3, 2, 1, eyes open, wide awake, wide awake. And now, before you click away from this video, just notice how you feel. Notice the difference between when you first started watching this video. Feel the certainty, the clarity of how you might even start believing in yourself right now. How you believe that you could actually pull this off. Because you can, and you will. Now, if you want to support the other people who are about to do this, put a comment down below and tell us what your experience was. And then I'll see you for the coming 30 days of doing this, so that every day you're going to remind yourself and program yourself to act and think like your millionaire self. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you want to work on other areas of your life, check out my channel and you can see the other hypnosis videos that I've made.